coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming.
Hey guys, Galaxy today with another Minecraft Skyblock video, all about the new best way to fish, and some of the requirements, like I have previously said, are somewhat stupid, like the magma fish kind of stuff, but I'm talking about, this is pretty much about the general progression of what you should try, like at least be aiming for, like roughly. You don't have to follow this to a T, but pretty much before the Crimson Isle update, the progression of fishing, like at least manually, and the AFK kind of ways are still the same. So but past level 30, 35-ish, like roughly then onwards, all the way up to level now 60, it's I believe is now the cap, but I'm not sure. I'm not even at level 50 yet. So everything from level 30/35 all the way up to 50 to 60, so that's like the cap or something now, has all changed. So the options before for manual fishing was barn fishing, spooky, or shark. That's your best way to fish to get the most XP possible up to level 30 to 35 range. So if you're below that, I would say go do those ways. That's going to be much better for probably your level, like your part through the fishing progression. That's probably your best way, assuming that you're not rich and have placed a bunch of fish minions, like tier 11 fish minions or clay minions, and have already a high fishing level, and your other skills are good also, like a skill average 45 kind of minimum to like kind of enter here without instantly dying. And then you pretty much where your shark scale armor is probably where you're at up to that point. So you wear that to all the way up to and you grab yourself a Sutter Fishing Rod from or something. I forgot the name of this dude. He's at the top of the volcano. You can enter like how I did, Odja. Grab a startup fishing rod for 10,000 coins, assuming that you have done the Crimson Isle quest to choose the mage or barbarian factions. You have to choose one of them, and then you make it. And just a quick saying, any old previous rods that weren't part of this update cannot be used in lava no more. So all the kind of Rod of Legends, Rod of the Sea, all that kind of stuff will not work no more in lava when it used to, but you have to use a dedicated lava rod, like it says up at the top under Inferno Rod. It's pretty much, think of the magma Inferno Hellfire progression in terms of this is pretty much the same as the challenging rod of champions, Rod of Legends kind of progression in a way, but there's an additional upgrade on top. That's all there is. It's the same sort of progression in terms of rod. You can upgrade it and all that, but for the attributes, you have to get the same specific one from, like, say, the AH or something like that to upgrade it. Like 2 fishing speed 5s will add to fishing speed 6, will add up to be fishing speed 6, for example, but it has to be the same tier. So I can't buy magma rods, for example, to upgrade these attributes here. They have to be Inferno. So and then you start fishing, and then get the trophy fishes. Well, that was some weird stuff. And then you'll end up with a bronze, silver, gold, diamond, hunter set, depending on obviously how much you want to go into the trophy fishing side. But for the pure XP, you'll want to wear shark armor, ideally to either until you can afford Magma Lord, which is technically better than Thunder, the Thunder set, but you do get the Thunder set for free because you but that assumes that you're at the point of unlocking the Thunder at level 36 fishing and have reached the bronze tier of the hunter, because you do have to do some level of trophy fishing before you can access the major XP mobs of this update, like the Thunder, which gives 35 or 40,000 XP with just a Ammonite pet on. So obviously you can boost that up with, say, a god pot and fishing squid pet and that. I don't have a god pot on because I'm too lazy, but you can obviously get more XP than like 35,000 per, but they don't show up too often. So but the Thunder does drop a Thunder Shards. You need 27, I believe. Yeah, 27. And you also can get the Thunderbolt necklace if you wish. It does give an extra 1.5% secret chance if you do choose to want to get it. So once you've upgraded to either Thunder or Magma Lord, you can, assuming you went Thunder, you can by that point you'll be around, I would assume around level 40 to 45-ish, somewhere this range. Assuming that you're very lucky between level 36 and it's like 45. Assuming you're very lucky, because they're all soul bound, the shards and the armor, the Thunder. Then from there on, or if you want to buy it off the auction house and you're already level 45, buy Magma Lord and upgrade that, which will require Magma Essence, which you get from different drops from the magma mobs, like the Moonga, which is pretty much you fish up like a magma bull but different name. And there's like slug boots from the slug one, and there's a bunch of different ones. Then you come here, salvage, and yeah, you can get the Blade of Volcano, Staff of Volcano, from just fishing, and a couple of random pieces of armor. And then you can come in and like upgrade either your fishing rod, your like Thunder set if you wish, and also your I believe magma set too. Yeah, magma set here, which there's 2 tiers, of it, or 5 tiers, something like this. But it does end up working out better than Thunder, but you can't buy the maxed tier because it comes instantly co-op soulbound / profile soulbound once a star has been put on a single piece. Like this rod, I haven't put it in the museum, but it is co-op soulbound because there's stars on it. Then you work all the way up through the fishing. This is the best spot for group fishing. Why am I lagging so much? This is fishing either here or over here in these 2 big ponds in the stronghold near spawn. Is the best for group, but there is other spots that are better for solo. Like there's some like if you wanted to find a spot across on the cliff here, you can. It's fairly good for solo fishing, assuming that you don't want mobs. Otherwise, you would have to go to you have to fish in a more flat with some space behind you. But trophy fishing you can do up on here very easily. It is slower in terms of raw XP per hour, but it is very good. It's like I think it's around 80% of barn fishing, but without needing to constantly stop and kill mobs. So it's much more enjoyable, at least in my opinion. So if this helped, please leave a like, sub if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.